welcome to Old Time Knits. This is episode 27. Today is January 4th, 2024. My name is Marie and I'm coming to you from central New Hampshire. This is my channel where I talk all about my creativity, my love for my knitting, which is my number one reason for being here, and yarn and any other creative avenue I tend to find along the way. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are a returning viewer, you guys are awesome. I truly appreciate each and every one of you being here. So anyway, if you would like to come and sit with me, grab your knitting, grab a cozy beverage, and let's get started. All right. First of all, I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. I hope you are all well, and I hope your holidays, if you celebrated, were great. We had a lovely time with our family. And I also wanted to mention that obviously I'm not in my normal location for filming today. We have a bit of a mess going on in the yarn room, and today Molly decided to join us. Molly is my 9-year-old pain in the neck cat that I love to pieces. She gets into such trouble sometimes, and yeah, she's a great cuddle bug though, and we love her dearly. I hope she's not going to be too distracting, and I hope she doesn't get into trouble while we're on the camera, but we'll see. She asked if she could join, so I said, sure, come on in. Anyway, all right, let me see. I do have my notes in front of me here because I'm a little rusty. I did do a vlog in December, which many of you watched and commented on, and thank you so much for joining me. That was really fun to do. I've never done a vloggy kind of a video before, so I really enjoyed that. All right, today I have several finished smaller items. I have a few whips and I have a couple of acquisitions. So let's get started. I have to go back to my Advent knitting because I haven't been here in a little over a month. So I thought I would share my Advents with you. So the first one is my Woin Nosh Advent skein. I have two of them. And this was so much fun. Michelle packages these up in two smaller cakes in a bag. So it's hidden, and so you can't see what the next color is going to be. So I started them December 1st, and I did, I think I finished them somewhere around, I don't know, the 20th, maybe a little bit before that, because I really, really wanted to wear them. This was a 48 stitch cast on, and look at the colors. So 24 different colors. I did not use all 24 colors, obviously. I don't like my legs to be excessively long, so I'll put one down there. So I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 6 stripes for the legs, and that's a good spot that hits me on my legs. So fantastic colors. These are definitely this definitely speaks to me. They are you know, the more muted tones, and particularly these ones up here. I'm a woodsy kind of girl. I like those a lot, although I am venturing out into some other colors and trying to open up my avenues of color. But anyway, these were a fantastic knit. So you knit a stripe a day, and the yarn, these are DK, sorry if I didn't say that. I did these on a US 3. All of my project pages, as always, will be linked down below with the information, but I just did a vanilla sock. There was a pattern code given to us that you could download and you know, do a pattern, but I just wanted to do a simple, mindless vanilla sock. So yes, and it came with the contrast colors here and here. You could have done it on the toes too, but I decided to do a stripe on the toes. Love it. Love the whole thing. Super fun, and definitely would do that again for Advent. It was really fun just knitting a stripe a day. So yeah, so that was Woin Nosh. That was my first finished object, and these are mine. All right, and my second finished object is also an Advent project. I had gotten a skein of yarn from Freckled Whimsy, and here it is. So I did 2 socks. They do not match, which actually I love so much. I did not know I would really enjoy that as much as I am. These are... So I split my skein. It comes as a full skein. These are also DK. I split the skein into 2, and I started both of them at a very small pink stripe, and I actually put them in a bag that I couldn't see what was coming next, and they just kept being different every day. I just love them so much, and I love the little toes. See, the little tips of the toes are different colors. How fun are these? So these are not my size. These are going in my gift drawer because I will enjoy gifting these so much. I also used my cuffs and my heels were just some random DK that I had in my stash. I think it was Plucky Knitter DK, but I don't know the colorway. But yeah, so it was so fun having them not match like that. I've never done that before, and tend to be a matchy girl, but I really enjoyed doing that. So again, that was Freckled Whimsy. It was her Advent in her Serendipity DK, which is 75/25, and it was lovely yarn to knit with. Really nice. So that was Advent project number 2. So I actually had 4 socks going at the same time. I a couple of days before December 1st, I cast on 4 cuffs on 4 separate needles, and I do my socks magic loop, and so every day, when early hours of the morning, I would get up and do all 4 of my stripes, either before work or you know, if I didn't have to work, that was my morning quiet time, and it was really fun to do, and I would probably do that again. 4 was a lot to keep up with, but nevertheless, I really enjoyed it. So, and then my last Advent project, I made my friend Judy at the Autumn Acorn, and I swapped Advents, and we just took yarn out of our own stash and made 20-gram minis. We did fingering weight and packaged them all up. We did 24 of those, and then we did a full skein for day 25, and you know, we sprinkled in some little goodies, some what's the word? Stitch markers and little candies, and you know, just some fun little things to go in with it. And so I decided that at the beginning of it, I would use my first 5 minis and make a hat. I shared this in my holiday vlog, but I wanted to share it again. So it's just a basic hat. I think it's 96 stitches, and again, I do have project pages for all these things on my Ravelry page. Let's see, I did it on a US 6. I was intending on going from a US 6 to a US 7 and forgot to change needles. Oh, hate when that happens. But anyway, so I just did it in a 6 the whole way. And I used up all of this color because I made a pom-pom. And I used up almost all of this color and didn't have too much left of this color. And this is the one I had the most of. Obviously, I only did 1 stripe, but super cute hat, super easy. And I probably will just pop this either in the gift drawer or I will donate. And I used the Clover pom-pom maker. I haven't made a whole lot of pom-poms. It was really fun and really easy. I just watched a YouTube tutorial to do it because every time I go for that, I have to remember how to do it. So yeah, that was really simple, really fun. So my first 5 days of Advent, I used there. Super cute. I should mention that this is fingering weight and I held it double to make that. I don't think there was anything else I had to say about that. So that was really fun. Okay. Then I do have another finished object, but I do not have it with me. I decided to make a new hat for my husband because his old one was so stretched out and so gross. What is it with guys? They just keep putting the same hat on their head for 6 years and he just looked awful. He actually had it on in my vlog when I shared our little road trip we did. And I was like, oh, that hat looks awful. So anyway, I made him a new one. I don't have it with me because he has it on his head. He was very excited to have a new hat. But I will try and pop in a picture here. And it is called the Bankhead Hat. Let me see who it is by. I can't remember. It is by Knit Natural. It's Susie at Knit Natural. It's a Bankhead hat. It is on Ravelry, and it's a great pattern. So when we recently went on another quick little road trip, trying to soak in a few road trips while he was recovering, because you got to find things to do or you'll go stir crazy. Anyway, we went to a yarn store called The Yarn Seller, and it is in York, Maine. And he picked out some yarn, and he picked out this. And so this is on the Homestead from Plymouth Yarns, and it is 100% wool, 191 yards to 100 grams. Very nice yarn. I had not used this before, but he picked this out. This is the Spruce Heatherway color. So I will try and pop in a photo here of my Ravelry photos. I took a photo of the hat and then I put it on to photograph it because I couldn't get the guy in my hands to get a photo of him with it on. Eventually I will, but yeah, so that was a finished object also. You'll notice that I'm still sticking with just smaller projects. I will talk about all of that in Lifey updates, but I hope you're not sick of all of my little projects. It was all I was capable of right now. So hang on one second. I have forgotten something. Okay, I couldn't find the information on the pattern. I forgot what it was called. All right, my next finished object is my last pair of socks. Okay, put one down. These are called Waiting for Twilight, and these are by Lisa K. Ross. She's Paper Daisy Creations, and these are a DK sock. They are textured. Love them. Love, love, love them. I needed something with a little bit of extra on it to keep my interest. I had done so many vanilla socks that I decided to do a textured one. Very simple pattern, very easy to follow, and super pretty texture. Yeah, Waiting for Twilight it's called. And this yarn, oh, this yarn. Okay, so the heels, toes, and cuffs are just some that I had in my stash, and it's a Plucky Knitter. I think the colorway is called Duck Egg in their Primo DK, which I think is a 75-25. And the main yarn is one that I acquired just before Christmas. I actually showed it in my Christmas vlog as one of my acquisitions. And it is from Rose Hill Yarns. You can see that. There it is. And it is the DK weight, and it's the Pretty Petal colorway. This woman does the most amazing colors. She puts up her inspiration pictures with the color on her website, and they're just phenomenal. If you haven't checked her out, I definitely will have her linked down below. It's just amazing, her speckling and everything. I mean, and so there I was just saying I like the muted tones, and boom, I buy that and pop on a pair of socks for myself. I needed something bright and cheery in my life at the moment, so I'm so happy with them. These are US 3 needles and 48 stitches cast on. I did want to say that I used to cast on 44 stitches for myself, but I had to go up to I had to cast on 48 because I was finding that during my time here with my husband and his rehab, I was knitting tighter. I found my tension was tightening up, and so my socks were a little tough to get over my foot, and I felt like they were very dense. I hadn't changed needles or anything, and it just, that's what stress does to you, and sometimes that happens. So I do think that I like the 48 stitch. Originally when I did that, I felt like it didn't stay up good on the cuff, but it seems to be fine. And so it will be interesting to see if my tension goes back to normal now that things are moving along. So I did also want to mention that I had that project in a cute project bag from Little Robin Cottage, who you guys know I love. Isn't this adorable? Peppermint cocoa, hot chocolate. Oh, super cute. So time to put all the Christmas bags away now and think about winter ones. All right, I'm going to move on to whips. I'm surrounded, it's such a mess where I'm sitting right now. Molly's enjoying the show though. All right, so for my first whip, this is just a fun little thing that I decided to cast on. This pattern just came out, but I do have a couple of them done. So this pattern is called the Merry Little Heart. Go. And it's by Heidi Kermeyer. She just released this, I think. And so I have a couple of them done. Aren't they cute? They're so sweet. I have a lighted tree on the other side of the room here, similar to my lighted branches, that I thought it would be kind of fun to put a few hearts on for the winter season, kind of combine winter with Valentine's Day, if you will. So I have 2 of them made. And this morning I made a third one. They're so fast. They go so fast. Sorry, I still haven't woven in my ends on this one, but super fast knit. Like it takes maybe an hour, including weaving in ends, to complete. So I will pop a picture of the pattern on the screen here. I am using, I don't know how to say that, Lines du Nord Eco Baby, which is a sport weight yarn. And this is 191 yards. And it is 100% Lana wool, mulesing free. Yeah, so that is the yarn that I'm using, and I have several different colors here. Sorry, they're kind of a mess, but this is what they are like, and I thought this was a nice winter palette. So yeah, I've just been playing around with it, and I just used one of the clickers to keep track of my rows. This is just a clover clicker. Um, it's so handy with these. You have to kind of keep track of your rows to know where you're at, but really it's not a complicated pattern and it doesn't take long. But here's a little fun side thing. So the needles that I'm using are double points, and these were out of my mom's knitting needles. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love vintagey stuff like this. These are by Marsha Lynn. They're aluminum. They're super smooth with perfect points for easier knitting. Honestly, I don't know what year they're from. These are a 7-inch US size 3. Look at 85 cents. And they come in their very own protective packaging. Isn't that fun? I just loved that so much. It's always fun when you can use things that are nostalgic like that. So I just needed double points for it made it easier to do. So yeah, that was the Merry Little Hearts. I just can't wait to get them on my tree for the winter. I think that they'll be so cute. And I'll try and post a picture of them when I do that. So that was just a fun little sidetrack thing. And it's been great. Sometimes you just need a quickie little project to make you feel like you're finishing things. All right, and the next project, I did have a little bit of cast on going on recently here, which is kind of a good thing. Still small items. I'm not quite ready to tackle a sweater yet, but I feel like it's coming. Maybe soon. I keep saying that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm knitting and I'm having a good time, right? Okay, my next project is in a bag from Matterroot, Maine. I love this bag. It's just linen and it's just a little drawstring. So I cast these on because I've decided that I am right away going to get back onto my gift knitting because I love to gift knit, and I do a lot of it for the holiday and for my knitworthy friends. So I cast on, I have one done. This is called the Riptide Mitts by Jennifer Shields Toland. And this is not the right size for me, but I'm going to put it on anyway. It's not too bad. It's a little small. I have such long fingers, but yes. Oh, I was so pleased with these. This is such a fun pattern. Look at that. So these are a gift for a dear friend of mine, and I haven't obviously blocked it yet. But so the designer has I don't know if it's still going on. I don't want to give misinformation. Riptide Knit Along or something. Hashtag on Instagram that you can follow along with. She has a vest, and honestly, I don't remember what else there is, but it's a whole series. So, whoops. Oh my gosh, that was a bird hitting the window. Oh, goodness. Anyway, I super love the design on these. It's a very simple lace. This is a paid for pattern. And this is a DK weight. And I am using, unfortunately, a dyer that is no longer dyeing. I still have some of her yarn in my stash. It was really beautiful. Here it is. This is Spriggs and Stone. I think she was a Canadian-based dyer. And this is her Merino Yak nylon, I think. Merino Yak, I think so. DK base. And this is a color called Cottontail. So I wanted just a neutral because I am gifting these. And yeah, great knit, engaging, but not complicated. Do have the second one just barely cast on. So I am loving them. I think they make a great gift knit for others as well. I can't wait to block them so this opens up a little bit more because it you know, it doesn't have the full effect. I'm sure blocking's going to open that right up. So really fun knit, really pretty. And I love how the palm is. It's got some, you know, along the side. It's not just a plain old nothing on the palm. So yeah, great knit, easy and engaging and quick, relatively quick. I don't think I said needle sizes. I used a US 4 for the cuff and 5 for the body of the mitt. Again, on my project page. I love that bag. I have a t-shirt that matches it. All right, and my next whip, we were talking about winter. There's no snow here. There hasn't been any snow, and I don't know if we're going to have any. They're talking about maybe a storm this weekend. We'll see. We really haven't had any snow. It hasn't really, you know, New England is known for having snow, and I don't mind having some snow. Miss it. When we don't have it, it doesn't quite feel the same. So hopefully we get some this weekend, and then it'll be more like winter. But anyway, winter time. So my next project is in this adorable bag. Again, Little Robin Cottage. So cute. I like her bag so much. This one, it has snaps and the inside is like this. It has a little hanger, stitch marker. Super cute. All right, this is so fun. I'm sorry I'm back to Sockland again. But I just got these colorways before Christmas. Again, they were in my, excuse me, sorry. They were in my vlog, my Christmas vlog, and I just couldn't wait to fire them up. So, came out of the project bag in a tangle as usual. So here it is. I've cast on a sock. This is a sock for my daughter-in-law, and it is for next Christmas. Beautiful colors. So nice. So nice. Just a basic vanilla sock. Look at the speckling. Crazy beautiful. Crazy beautiful. Just a vanilla sock. It's DK weight, and it is, I'm doing it on magic loop on a US 3.25 millimeter. And the color, this is Yarn Ink, which I love her. I use her quite often, and this is her colorway Jazz in her classic DK base, which has some nylon in it, which I love. So yeah, she had a crazy sale after or during the holiday. Yeah, and clearing out, making room for new colors, and this is the color. Here it is. Look, I can't. Oh, I couldn't believe the colors that are in this. It is beautiful. Beautiful. My daughter-in-law likes nice bright colors, and she's gonna love these. Every side of this has different colors. So yeah, sock number 1 is cast on. I'm almost to the toe. The contrasting color here is just, again, something I had in stash. I want to say it is also a Plucky Knitter Primo DK. Just trying to, you know, use up some stash like everybody else. So yeah, that was a great color, and I have, you'll see in acquisitions, I got a couple more colors from her too. She has amazing yarn. Also, if I didn't say, she's Canadian also, I think. That is, oh no, I lied. It's not my last whip. I did cast on something this week, which I kind of am looking to do something a little bit more engaging now. My brain is coming back around and feeling a little bit more like I can handle it. So I cast on for a shawl called the Mara shawl. Put a picture of it up here. And I just cast this on, but I think it's going to be good. I already like it. So it's quite a narrow shawl. I'm not a fan of big shawls for myself. Yes, and it's a lacy shawl, but not too much. A few rows of knot and then some eyelet lace. So it's not exceptionally wide, and it's a nice engaging knit. Yeah, it's really, it was really easy. I love, love, love the edges on this. I love an I-cord border anyway. But, excuse me, sorry, let me take a drink here. There we go. This one is done as you go. I love that. It makes for such a beautiful finish on it. So anyway, Mara shawl, let me think. Who is that by? On hold, please. It is by Audrey Borrego. I will put it on the screen here. Designs. This is a fingering weight for 1 skein of yarn, and the yarn I'm using is not available anywhere. A few years back, several years back now, I tried my hand at dyeing, and I had a lovely time doing it. And so I hand dyed this. This is a fingering weight base. It was just a bare yarn from, I think it was from Knit Picks. I think it's a 75-25. And so, yeah, I just dyed that up. So I found it in my stash because I keep going through my stash looking at things and decided to knit it up. I think it's going to be really pretty. It's a little tricky to show. And of course I only have like 1 repeat done, so I just cast that on, and I'm looking forward to that. So we have a couple of projects here going, and that's good. It keeps me engaged and, you know, doing back and forth between them all, and I'm really enjoying that. And then the last project I have, sorry, I keep looking down here on you guys. I just wanted to give an update on my little embroidery that I was doing. This is the pattern. It's a little bunny, and I haven't done a huge amount every day on it, but I do pick it up here and there. Sometimes it's nice to have a different creative outlet to you know, shift your focus, or, you know, change your brain, or just, it really is. So here it is. I think that it's coming out so cute. It's really been a lot of fun, and I've learned a lot. I am not a master stitcher, or this is probably only my 2nd embroidery project ever, but I loved that it was a bunny because my Eloise, my granddaughter Eloise, loves bunnies, so I kind of thought I'd do this and give it to her for her room. So yeah, that was just a quick update. I bought this kit on, geez, I can't quite remember. I might have bought it on Amazon. I think I did. I'll see if I can find a link to it and link it down below if you're interested. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have a different creative energy going too. Not that knitting isn't my first love, for sure. All right, let me get my acquisitions. Okay, so my first acquisition is actually a lovely gift, and it is from my granddaughter Eloise. I talk about Eloise a lot because she is always calling me, and she is just the sweetest little thing. I love all of my grandchildren equally and fairly, but she just happens to be the one that is always, I don't know, sending me things, or doing things, or bringing me things, or making me things. So this was my Christmas present. I'm sure you'll be able to appreciate this after having seen Molly, who, I don't know where she went. She decided to leave us. But anyway, here it is. It is a little ceramic, I don't know, dish. Look at she made it for me for Christmas, and I'm actually going to use it for stitch markers. I can't not use it. Is that so cute? So I was so touched that she made that for me. So that was a Christmas gift. Anyway, on to acquisitions. Before Christmas, I just showed you one of the colors, Jazz, from Yarn Ink. And so I got a couple more skeins, and here they are. I don't know what it is. She just has the most beautiful colors. And I had one additional. So these skeins were on sale for $19. These are all DK. There's 246 yards, and they are a 75/25. It is just beautiful yarn. So this color is called Steampunk. It's beautiful. It's so funny, you don't realize until you choose yarn how sometimes you pick similar. I tend to veer towards like a gray background, so I thought outside the box this time. This is the other one. This is called More Self-Love. It's beautiful. It's got so many colors in it. I thought maybe some Valentine socks. I don't know. But I wanted to get an assortment of yarns to have because, again, I do socks for my whole family pretty much. Well, all of the females in my family for the holidays, and they just love them so much. So I'm trying to not just necessarily get all self-striping because I do enjoy mixing it up a little bit. And then my second thing that I got, I haven't had this yarn in a long time. I'm so thrilled to have it. It's from a Bun House, and I watched Molly. I used to be a Patreon member. I may go back because she posts Vlogmas at Christmas time on YouTube, and I get hooked back in, and I just really enjoy them. She's a great dyer, and their life in Germany is just, it's fun. It's fun to watch them. They just are really very sweet. They have the sweetest little family. So anyway, I purchased these before Christmas, and they're so beautiful. All right, so let me go over them. These are merino, cashmere, nylon blend. So 70, 20, 10. There's 245 yards, which is probably my favorite amount of yardage. 245 to 250 is what I really, really like. And this is the first color. This was one of her Advent yarns. Look at all the fun colors in this. This is called Farmhouse Christmas. Oh, so squishy. Super love that one. It's not necessarily traditional colors, although it's like a string of lights. So that was the first color. And then this color, look at the colors in this. This is called Puddle Jumper, same base. Yeah, I couldn't get over the colors in these. That's gonna knit up. That is gonna knit up so fun and so interesting. I love when you start knitting with them, how they it becomes unexpected, I guess, what color is going to be next. So I love that. Yeah, that one's beautiful. Oh, they're all beautiful. That's the problem. That's why I have so many. I don't have any limitations on myself. I am trying to be mindful. I did use a lot out of my stash last year. I'm pretty proud of it. And I did donate some, and I did destash some. So I'm trying to get it down to where, I really love everything I have in my stash. But I'm not putting any restrictions on myself. But I am being mindful. So, all right, my last color, this one. I think Molly has a sweater in this, or mittens or something. Mittens, colorwork mittens she did once along the way. And this is her Scandinavia colorway. She did this with her color Fresh Sheets, which is a neutral white, creamy white, off white. I'm not quite sure, but this color is beautiful. So these are all pretty much destined to be socks, I think, because like I said, I do so much gift knitting for my family that you know, I really enjoy seeing how those knit up. So, all right, that was it for acquisitions. Let me see what else I have. Oh, I just wanted to mention that that our winter woodland retreat is coming up at the end of January. We're so super excited about it. We are full. You know, there will be a nice group of us. And so I've been busy making plans for that and doing some food prep and some food lists and all kinds of lists actually and prep for that. Looking forward to that. That will be at the end of the month. And then I thought that I would talk to you a little bit. I know that a lot of you are have been so kind about my husband's recovery, and things are much more upbeat here, and he is doing really great. He has gone back to work this week, and it is quite refreshing and exciting to have that happen. It has made this, it's made for a more sense of some kind of normal routine, if you will. It has had a much relief on me and on him, but I have been able to, as you can see, I have been able to cast on a few things and kind of reshift my focus. And I feel like maybe the inspiration is coming back because I'm not so clogged with all of the worry and the fret. And we are just so lucky, so grateful, so happy, all of it, to be getting back to our life. And things are looking very different now. You know, when you have I don't want to say a tragedy, when something like this happens, it really makes you revisit all of the things that you don't want to miss out on. And we are going to do a whole heck of a lot more with our kids and with our grandkids. Not that we didn't before, but those things are going to be a priority now. And we're happy that that's the case. But anyway, thank you all so much for all of your well wishes. And, you know, I put a little quick bit of us in my holiday vlog of him and I getting out and about. And he was doing great at that point, but he is really, really good. And he is obeying all the rules and he's not being a ding dong. So that is super helpful. So I feel like my spirit is coming back, and I had so much fun doing this podcast again today, even though I don't have a lot of larger items and sweaters. I'm hoping my sweater mojo will come back, and that I will feel more like doing those as we go. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I'm just having I'm living for now. I'm living in the moment, and I'm so excited about all those new yarns I got that, you know, casting on socks is always such a thrill for me. And yes, so anyway, that is that. If you guys have any thoughts that you'd like to share with me, please leave me a comment down below. I love the comments. I know every YouTuber says that, but it really makes you feel like you're sitting in a room with knitters and, you know, like knit group and everybody interacting. And I just love that so much. So all the best for everybody for the new year. Happy 2024. I'm going to wrap it up. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.